We've seen this picture of this person that we've been looking at. Farrick was talking about the Ben Thorndike photos. This gentleman who we're looking at right here. What they've done, they will take this picture, any video that is along that route, and they will try to put together a timeline going back before, during, and after. And what they'll do is they'll take this video and they will send it to Quantico. The FBI lab at Quantico has an engineering section. I have used them on a number of my cases to help enhance video, and the technology has increased so much, over the years.
Mike?
Yes, go ahead.
Mike, I'm sorry, we just got to jump in. Joe Johns, we're getting word has some new information out of the Justice Department. Joe, what are you hearing?
Again, Anderson, the sum and parcel of what I've been told is that no arrest has been made. I talked to one justice official who said that person had checked 3 different times, 3 different sources. A second justice official emailed me and said no arrest has been made. So, I mean, that's essentially where we stand at this time. We're trying to get some of the Justice Department about confusion.
Okay, good.
Yes?
Joe, let me ask you something. Where are they willing to go? No arrest, we've got it. Do they believe they have a specific individual, a name? Do you know what type of level of information they're acting on?
No, not at this time. And I'm not willing, obviously, to speculate on what they may have. The communications have been pretty curt and to the point to me, and it was just a one-sentence statement, pretty much. No arrest has been made. I've checked 3 times. So there you have it, at least at this point.
Okay, John King is also joining us. I know, John, you've been working your sources on arrest.
Sources. I want to echo what Joe just said, and I was one of the people who was first on the air when we said, Fran Townsend had a federal source saying arrest has been made. I had a Boston source saying we got him. I want to go through this. I'm told they have now checked as high as the Attorney General of the United States, who would know if there's an arrest that has been made. This federal law enforcement source that just communicated with said significant progress has been made, but no arrest. Anyone who says an arrest is ahead of themselves. I went back to the Boston law enforcement source who said, we got him. I said, got him, identification or an arrest. The source says, can't talk to you right now. Says there's significant blowback at the leaks. Says there will be more information later today. One of the federal sources I was just communicating with said, even to say it's an identification, a specific identification, is to go too far. But then I circled back several Boston and state law enforcement officials say, we have identified, based on the enhanced video, they call it a significant breakthrough in the investigation. But clearly, there's been some significant confusion on the question of an arrest.
And what identification means is also up for debate. I mean, that could mean actual name, that could just mean a video image. We don't know.
Legally, it means, we do know a little bit. It's a little bit of a term of art. Identification means this guy. That's all it means. It doesn't mean that they have a name. It doesn't mean that he's recognizable. It just be we're looking for.
But they were saying earlier. They were saying just a couple of hours ago that they had clearly identified a suspect. That indicates to you that they were looking at a specific individual.
I think we know there's no arrest because there's not 10,000 cops at the federal courthouse, because there's not been an arrest like this in a very long time. So that, I think, can be confirmed, but it may be we are a long way. Unfortunately, this is going to make how far they've come look like not far enough. But let's just, sort of put this in perspective. This event happened last. It's amazing.
It's needle in a haystack, even if you take it at the minimum standard. Even if they believe they've isolated somebody who they see in a photo or in a piece of video doing anything that they believe is connected to what looks like the bag and the bomb that they're looking for, is a needle in a haystack in and of itself.
And it's just about 48 hours later, and who would have thought just even 12 hours ago we'd be here.